How you going there, guys? If you got one of our Vhedia units, our M Series, this is going to be like a video to cover pretty much all the troubleshooting for CarPlay or Android Auto, not like hooking up all the time. So 99% of the time you should jump in your car and it should start up within about sort of 5 to 15 seconds and you'll be good to go. Now, if this is sort of not happening, it could be a number of different things, but we'll go through and sort of cover each of them. So I've actually just powered up the radio here and you can see that screen as I come up and CarPlay worked all good. So I'm not having the problem. But if you are having the problem, we kind of need to find out where the problems are happening. Now, up the top here, there will be like a Bluetooth icon. So that means it's hooking to like Bluetooth, but just the hotspot is not starting CarPlay. So if you can kind of explain to us where you're up to if you get sort of stuck, you can give us a call or email or chat. You can be like, yeah, it just spins and then nothing happens, or nothing happens at all, or it says it's on Bluetooth up here, or it drops out. So the first step, the first easy one, swipe down from the top, swipe down again, press reboot. That is our first easy step. Now that just basically turns off the unit, because the majority of the time these units are sitting in sleep mode, and what that means is that they can quick boot and you don't have to see this starting up every time. So I'll show you what's going to happen here when this thing starts up. So you'll see at the top you actually get a Bluetooth icon come up briefly, and that is just showing, or should do, yeah, you see how they came up really quick, because it says Bluetooth to say, hey, my phone's here, try and open up the hotspot and connect to CarPlay. So again, that hooked up all good. Now if the reboot didn't fix it, the next step we are going to try out is deleting everything and starting again. So on your phone, I'm covering the iPhone here. If you scroll down from the top, I'm going to have to disconnect mine from CarPlay, so I push that and I'm going to turn Bluetooth off, and then I'm going to go into Bluetooth and I'm going to delete it in here. I've got 100 of them, but you would just click on the eye here and go forget this device, forget device, and that should be done. Then on the radio, come into all your apps, find Bluetooth and delete it from here. So I've deleted that as well. Then what you want to do is you want to come in on your phone, turn Bluetooth off, then back on, and then click search on here. Just turn it off and on again. Sometimes on iPhones they're a bit strange, you gotta turn it off and on a couple of times. There it is there. So that's the one I'm after. I'm going to click on that and it's going to say connecting, and then on my phone I'm probably going to get a few little pop-ups. I'm going to go pair, allow. So you want it to say pair and allow, and then you want it to say connect to CarPlay. Press connect. So you want to see all those three pop-ups happening, and then you'll see it just takes a little while long because it's the first time it's hooked up. It is all hooked up now and working okay. So those are pretty much the steps I would do to start with troubleshooting. If you're still having issues, the next thing is to go into your phone, go settings, general software update, and check if there is an update and check you're up to date. After that, if it's still not working, we suggest just updating the firmware on here, or just even reinstalling the same firmware. So if I come into settings, car infotainment, down to about device, that is the firmware version I'm on, and you can check on our website if you want to use the same version or updated again. So hopefully that will cover all the troubleshooting for CarPlay not hooking up wirelessly.